Here at Cedar Springs High School, we have a long-standing tradition of athletics. Our athletes here pour their hearts and their souls to the point where they are fully immersed in their sport. But what goes in the making of a Red Hawk athlete? Few have been privileged to call themselves Red Hawks, and not many know what goes into it. Until now. This is the Red Hawk story.
The role for Cedar Springs athletics in the community is the fact that you're playing for the name across your chest, not the number on your back, and it's just representing the community.
The role of Cedar Springs High School athletics in the community, I guess I remember growing up, in the early mid-2000s, going to basketball games and the stands were packed, watching guys like Austin Thornton and things like that. It just made me really excited to grow up and get to experience that myself, to have the community support you that strongly.
Being a representative of Cedar Springs, I think, is pretty cool. Not many people get this opportunity to be a representative of a sport or anything in their school, so it's a pretty proud accomplishment for me.
Representing Cedar Springs means that we're really proud of where we come from and everyone who's come before us, and we're very proud of what our school stands for.
Well, it means everything. Just the strong, like I said earlier, the strong alumni factor of it, the fact that everybody comes back for the games, and even if they're unable to come to the games, they'll always look it up on MLive, how Cedar Springs sports is doing. Just to know that there's such a strong history of Cedar Springs sports and to be a part of that, it's awesome.
To represent Cedar Springs, it's a big thing. We're like a blue-collar community, You work for everything you got, and that's what our athletics really show. We have to work for every step, every inch.
My experience competing in Red Hawk athletics has been something that I'll remember, and something that really has changed me and affected me as a person.
I think being an athlete for Cedar has definitely been valuable because you're able to you get better at the sport, but you also learn other skills, I guess, like responsibility and time management and how to act with others.
I would absolutely consider my time as a Red Hawk athlete valuable. I've learned so many skills that I can carry on later in life about perseverance, self-analyzation and criticism, how to guide, how to lead by example instead of just telling.
My experience in competing in Red Hawk athletics has been pretty amazing. I have been the captain in a lot of my sports, and keeping a positive attitude with everyone has been really cool for me.
I would say being an athlete here is a very valuable experience. In the season alone at tennis, I've learned so much that I'll probably take and put in my personal life.
Being a Red Hawk athlete was very valuable. There was a ton of different things I've learned, life skills wise, and it's not, if I look back and if I didn't do Cedar Springs athletics, I'd be a totally different person.
Some of the expectations as a Red Hawk athlete are just hard work and dedication, and you're just playing for your community and your team, not just yourself.
There's a lot that's expected to be like a Red Hawk athlete. You need to be punctual, a hard worker, a leader, and have dedication and perseverance to do well.
An athlete at Cedar Springs High School is definitely expected to stand out above the rest of the student body, to be leaders, because we have elementary kids and other people in the community looking to us to set examples.
Unity, I guess, for us as a tennis player, is just show up, practices, be a sport, don't be a downer, like our coach says, try your best, try your hardest.
Overall, especially football and basketball, it really brings the community together as a whole, or even Bryson Ricker, or we can all come together and support a cause.
The role of sports at the high school it's similar to the arts. It's to give students a place to express themselves and sometimes let out stress or frustration.
I think sports helps bring people together by creating a family, and you're able to have that certain support system that you can rely on.
Being a Red Hawk athlete, I have a lot of pride in it. Getting to represent my school, my colors, especially since the work I've put into athletics itself, being able to show that off and represent a community like this, It's an honor.
To be a Red Hawk, I think it means just showing our school spirit and making sure that I think it's like just not only showing like our school spirit through our athletics, but also getting the whole school and community involved in what we do.
Being a Red Hawk is a neat thing. You know, you only have a certain amount of time till you're done being a Red Hawk, but what's awesome with this community is that, you know, you're always part of the family. You'll always be considered a Red Hawk, and it's just, again, that blue-collar community where you got to work for everything you got, which is one of the great parts about being a Red Hawk.
What it means to be a Red Hawk athlete is that you should always do your best no matter what.
Being a Red Hawk means participating in all of this school events here and being able to talk to everyone, being nice to everyone, and just having a positive attitude and representing our community well.
To be a Red Hawk athlete means that you work extremely hard. We make sure that we get our grades up so we're able to play. And it means that you're very proud of where you come from.
To me, being a Red Hawk is just being yourself, showing up to school every day, doing whatever it takes to be you.
To be a Red Hawk means a lot to me because this is where I was born and raised, and it's where I've always been able to give back to for everything they've done for me in my life.
To be a Red Hawk to me means that you're willing to do everything and anything to see the team succeed and to see the people around you succeed, and that you're not selfish, that you're willing to do whatever it takes to help the team as a whole, and that you're willing to back the community and just make your community proud ultimately.
The meaning of being a Red Hawk to me is just the fact that any challenge you face, that you won't back down from it no matter what it is. You know, you put your mind to it and persevere all the way through.
To represent Cedar Springs as a Red Hawk is one of the most honorable and humbling things for an athlete. It's special, it's unique, just like the athletes who play here. It truly is the experience of a lifetime, because all Red Hawks know that their friends and teammates are priceless, and that every day is a great day.